back to Augusta, friends. I am Mellow Seven. This is Football Manager 2018, and we are managing PFK Montana in our GM Challenge Return to Glory Save. And we haven't mentioned in a while, but just in case you're new to the series, in this one, the GM controls all personnel decisions. That's the challenge. We have to deal with whoever he gives us. Our goal is to spend 3 seasons in the Parva Liga. We were in the Vtora Liga to start with, and we got promoted, and that's the longest that Montana's ever been in the Parva Liga was 3 seasons. So that's our goal. If we can return to glory, that's our 3 seasons. So let's take a look, see how things have been going. The last thing we saw was this doubleheader, which we lost both of, although it was an exciting game that we should have won, let's be fair. We followed that up with an 0-2 loss to CSK Sofia, and after this game, we lost Sergey in training for a little while, 4 to 6 weeks, I think. So, out of desperation, we changed our formation a little bit here. We went narrow, right? If I don't have another striker out there, Petkov does play inside. I'm not sure how well he's been working as that shadow striker, but I think I'm going to leave him there for the moment. I kind of forgot I left it as a shadow striker, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit more attackiness going on, right? So we went narrow, and since we've done that, we had a draw against Stara Zagora and Slava Sofia, both top half teams. They were 3rd and 4th, I think, respectively, going into it. Unfortunately, Levski Sofia was a bottom half team. We were 11th going into this match. They were 9th, and we also got a draw there. So we're not winning games with it, but we're not losing games. And to be fair, we're just trying to avoid relegation this season. A point a game is probably, it might get us there. You know, we had a few wins in there. We have, by the way, hit our record winless streak of 6 games. It's the longest we've ever gone without a win, and we're there. So that's clearly not a return to glory. This obviously was the most exciting game. You can see we jumped out to a 2-0 lead with goals in the 21st and 23rd, and looked like maybe we were going to get a win against Slava Sofia, but they struck back quickly with goals in the 26th and 31st minute. And then right out of the halftime break, they got another one to go up. We equalized in the 60th minute, and then in the 84th, it was the dagger. I thought for sure we were done, but no, 89th minute, Iliev comes through for the hat trick to get us the draw. The other coach thought that this goal was wholly undeserved. Clearly, the first 3 were okay, but that one was a step too far. Wasn't happy with that one, but that's okay. Screw him. We went on to Levski Sofia, like I said. They got an own goal in the 24th minute, which was a heartbreaker. And then Iliev rescues it in the 93rd minute. Comes through again for us at the last second. So, a little good, a little bad. It's a point. So today we're going to come back. We're going to play Bota Vraka, who's in 12th place. And at the moment, Ludogorets, which is in 1st place. So kind of a top of the league, bottom of the league matchup. We are at home against Vraka, so hopefully we should win this one. And we are away against Ludogorets. I fully expect us to get crushed. But I would accept another 4-4 draw. I'll say that right now. Club table, league table right now, we are in 10th place. But you can see Levski Sofia is only 2 points above us, and they've got 2 games in hand. So, you know, 1 win helps us out a lot there. That could jump us up into 9th place fairly strongly. Bota Vraka also has 11 games played. You know, we control our fate with them, obviously, with the game today. And Lokomotiv Plovdiv is also down there at 11th. So, negative 20 goal differential for Lokomotiv Gorna Oyakovica, which is a shame because I have fun saying their name, even if I'm bad at it. So it'd be nice if they stay around. But it's nice to see somebody that's clearly doing worse than us as well. You know, we have a goal differential of 0. We haven't been terrible. You can see there's teams above us with negative goal differentials. So maybe we should be a little bit higher on here than we are. I don't know. I couldn't tell you at the moment. Right now, we are going to go with this. No real changes. We are a little bit tired. Is this the one that gets us that? You can see we're a little bit tired here. Interestingly enough, our schedule, if we go here and calendar, and then we try to find October, you can see we go for 2 weeks without a game, an under-19s international break, because clearly that's what we should be off for. And then we have to play 3 games within a week, less than a week. And then 2 more games right back to back. So at least we get almost a week between these to recover, so we'll see how it goes. Let's get into this one. Too much more time. I'm not really sure how this is doing, to be fair. And I just turned off my monitor. My monitor is one of those, it's got like a little, it's not like a real button, it's just a sensor, so if you ever reach underneath it, it tends to turn off on you. All right. Dressing room, give him a little bit of a morale boost. Alvarez hasn't been too bad, by the way. A little bit surprised. I mean, gone 6 matches without a win. Levski Sofia. Oh, okay. He wasn't very nice to me, so I'm not really upset to see him go. Have to show we want it. We have a good chance, but clearly that's not. If we lost 4-0 at their house, that's not looking good for us. Hristov has not set the world alight. I think it would be fair to say. Petkov and Nemihov. The captain can't get the header down and in. But it gets us another corner. Let's see if we can do it again. Went out a little bit. We got to figure out why Iliev's not. Our target man is out here and not in here. That's clearly a mistake. And that was a horrible shot. But you know what? We got the first couple shots. 3, 4, 2. Looks like we're doing okay. We're on standard. I think I'm going to move that up to control. I haven't had a lot of luck on control in Football Manager 2018, to be honest. But let's give it a chance here. We have a lot. You know what? I'm going to keep going. Possession is huge for us. 61% possession. Let's go attacking. You know, why not? Right? We've got the ball. Let's see if we can score with it. Possession, we should expect to bounce out a little bit there. It's coming back down. I kind of go as aggressive as I can go and keep the possession 50% or above if we can. And clearly it looks like we're doing just fine. We have gotten some shots, not a whole lot. Not a lot of highlights this game, is there? We've had one clear-cut chance and 2 half chances. And hopefully this isn't their highlight. Hopefully we'll turn this thing around. Because I think so far we've been the better team. We deserve. There we go. Hristov steals that one, feeds it up to Georgiev, who doesn't look like he really tries for it. Gets outrun pretty badly by a center defender back there. Kolev manages to get that one. Gets into Yachev. He gets the deflection. Yordanov feeds it back up to Kolev. Kolev takes down the wing. He's entirely our outside force now. Yavchev into Iliev. Oh, he just kind of continues it on, but doesn't get it turned in. Not good. I'm going to look at tactics really fast. I wonder. No, we got him on wingbacks already. I didn't remember if I'd set it up that way. It made sense to, but that doesn't mean I did it. Since they are our only width. Petkov. Oh, that was a nice strike, but a little high. We're doing okay. 9 shots on goal. 3 have been on target. 2 clear-cut, 2 half chances. Chance-wise, we're doing just fine. Again, as always, finishing is the issue. You know, we can create chances. It's just trying to put them away that's hard. You can hear Copper snoring in the background. I'm sorry. She's had to move as her sunbeam has moved, but she's still there. Dressing room. Yeah, I would say it's disappointing. I mean, we've created the chances. We just can't quite get anything to happen. Nobody's been bad. Iliev hasn't been great. I think we subbed Hristev off, though, because like I say, just put Angel in. Get him some time. Let him know we still love him. Kolev up to Georgiev. Georgiev back into Angel. Angel gets up to Petkov. Oh, misplays that all the way out to the corner. Georgiev keeps it from going out, but is unable to play it, and they take over that back corner. That was kind of disappointing. Did get a shot there. Clearly it wasn't on target, though. Boots it all the way up. Kolev's got it. It looked like he kind of took that on his back shoulders and just dropped it down the back. He feeds it all the way to Georgiev as well. Georgiev, can he get it back into Iliev? Iliev is there. Oh my gosh, that was a huge chance, and we just absolutely screw it up. Did everything right, gives it to him right there in front of the goal, and he decides to give it to the fans in about the 8th row back. Win may not be on the cards for us today either, boys and girls. Or men and ladies, I guess as the case may be. Gentlemen and ladies. Let's not short shift the men on the vernacular there. We use big words today. Ivanov kicks it back around. They weren't able to get anything going on the right side, so they've gone to their left. Misyak feeds it in. Oh, Borovic comes out in a dangerous play and just steals it away from everybody, and then decides to kick it to their guy. We didn't have anybody on that side. Nobody was in a position to play that, and yet that's where he kicked it. Not really sure what happened there either, but got two guys closing down. Please be outside the box. Could have been worse. Could have been inside the box. Would hate to lose it on a penalty kick. I hate to lose it even more on a free kick here. I don't know what happened there, but clearly the game... It's showing us a replay. Oh, it's showing us the penalty replay. That was odd. And even though we never saw a yellow card, apparently that was the second yellow card for Kolev. Okay, well, we'll bring him back here. And we'll put in Orchev. And we'll hit confirm. And nothing happened on that free kick, despite all that weirdness. Chavorsky coming forward, feeds it all the way back. They're offsides. They're still offsides. They're still offsides. No problem for Borovic. It was clearly a problem for Borovic. I don't know what they were watching, but it wasn't what we were watching. He really struggled with that one. I think we could probably knock off the... I think we'll drop back to a counter, a man down. Probably too late here, as it turns out. Still offsides. Man, he's way offsides. There he goes. I'm not sure he was onsides for the kick, but he was at least making the attempt to get onsides. I'm going to maybe get creative. Come on, Georgiev. You gotta go upfield with it here, buddy. No. That one hurts, guys. This is the worst team in the league, and that's the type of passes we can pull off. And then Borovic just, he acts as the carom. He doesn't really try to stop it. He just lies there in front of it. I'm not taking credit for this loss. This was some absolutely horrendous play by our striker and our goalkeeper. We had an attack going, and he says, nope, let me feed it all the way back to their guy. And Borovic... That was terrible. I mean, look at their rating, 6-4, 6-5. I mean, they're not playing well. And yet, they're going to win this one, 1-0. We've got 21 shots on goal, 3 clear-cut chances, 5 half chances. We've got 2 strikers up there, and unable to do anything with it. I don't even think the 10-man down even counts into it at all. Not on that play, it certainly didn't. That was just absolutely horrendous. Now, I don't know what to do, guys. I just don't know what to do. Do we put Antonov back in? I just don't know. I mean, this clearly is not the formation. When our striker has it and he passes it all the way back to their guy right here, and then our goalkeeper does nothing about it. I mean, it wasn't a fast-acting play. We all saw it happening, and yet Borovic couldn't do anything. I think Borovic deserves a seat, though, after that as well. I just... Man, that one hurt, guys. That one hurt. 14... What, 6.5? Is that what it says he's got? Average is 6.84. It only credits him with one mistake, but I don't believe that's even true a little bit. I don't know. All right, well, I'll be back in 6 days, and we'll try number 1 in the league since we failed against the last place team in the league. Hold meeting. I think they need to get their shit sorted out. I don't actually know what they're talking about. Morale is fine. Other than everybody that wants to go on loan, and I actually got a thing saying I shouldn't have him transfer listed, or saying that my cost, I just want him gone, is way too low for his potential. But we've been trying to sell him for a year and a half and nobody wants him. So, I mean, a 2-star potential, maybe 3, that probably tells me that our scouts are wrong and it's closer to 2. I just don't think it's there. Anyway, I was supposed to break here, wasn't I? But I'm still talking, so I may as well keep talking as we click our way through here. One thing I think we should probably look at is how the 2 formations have done now that we've got a few games under our belts for both formations, and see Sergey fractured toe. He'll be back soon. Everybody, because of the heavy workload. Another player that wants to go. We'll get him a start here. We don't want him to be dropped by Montenegro, for God's sakes. That'd be terrible. Absolutely terrible. So we're gonna guarantee he gets dropped by sticking him in front of the number 1 team in the league. Face the impossible. I had no right to criticize him. Now, I didn't criticize him. The assistant may have, but I certainly didn't. And I have every right in the world to criticize him. It's not a problem at all. Oh, this is the guy coming up. I don't think I actually criticized him, but that's okay. I still had the right, even if I didn't do it. Let's take a look at tactics really fast. Let's go analysis. Oh, wait, so this 4-2-2 narrow, 8-4-4 against, as opposed to our 4-2-3-1, 42 and 39. Clearly, it can't be beat. It doesn't work against higher ranked teams, and every team is higher ranked than us right now, or higher rated. So that's not going to work. This one's been pretty equal. In fact, we've done better against the lower rated teams. So I think we stick with it. We haven't seen spectacular results with it as far as finishing, but clearly the chances created are such that, I think we go with it. Look at that. We got 2, and then we actually a more normal schedule. Morale's okay right now. I'll probably save my telling people they've done a good job with their, have they done a good job with their training? Let's insert. Jello missed the jump there, which was cute. She's not happy about it. She doesn't need to be up here anyway. She's up here because I have Doritos. What am I looking for? Training. Overall training performance. Yeah, we got, everybody here will get told they're doing a good job. So we'll save that in case we lose this and we need a little bit of a morale boost. All right, team selection. Same team, let's go. Do we rotate anybody? I don't really have. No, I think we just go with what we got. All right, let the bloodletting begin. He hasn't been his best lately. That's exactly it. Complete faith in him. I don't expect revenge. Not at their house. Not #1 versus arguably the worst team in the league at the moment, judging by our last performance. 4 minutes in, we have possession, though. Union's going to get this one, potentially. Settles it down, feeds it into Antonov, who doesn't fight for it at all, and gives it up to Raphael Forrester. Antonov feeds it up to Jay Campbell. These don't sound like ethnic names here, does it? Oh, thank God Sonev missed that. Jorge Brune. Aniset. Joel Campbell. I thought it'd be a Jason, but I'm okay with Joel. Joel works. Heads it in. We got 3 people standing around each other rather than covering people, but you know, we didn't take it away from each other, I guess. Our Montenegrin. Oh, look at that. We fed it all the way up to Petkov. Are we going to be able to get one of the 2 charging people? They've only got 1 guy there. Nope. Wide open. We have 2 people there. Nobody guard. Well, 1 guy who'd fallen behind, and we just lightly touch it to the goalkeeper. Finishing is absolutely horrible. You'd never know it. I mean, Iliev goes on these bouts where he scores hat tricks, you know, at will. But other than those hat trick games, he does absolutely nothing. I'm guessing he's just a really streaky player. And if we look to consistency, maybe we'd see a poor consistency with him. I don't know. We're not staying up, guys. We may not be keeping our job because we don't have a because it didn't give us because of the bug that took away our whatever the heck we have. Our board requirement for the league season, all we had was that cup match, which we lost. So we combined that with the fact, so we don't have something positive to work against. If we get fired, we get fired, by the way. That's the end of the series. We're not coaching somebody else. If we fail the challenge, we fail the challenge. Did you see anybody there guarding him? I did not. I also am pretty sure he was offsides. Let's see the replay. Because there's nobody back there with him. Oh, so we've got 1 guy. Okay. Everybody runs forward. There's 4 people offsides. He's still offsides. He was offsides the whole time. He was well in front of the line, and we had 1 guy with 1 foot over the line, and that was it. That was an offsides. Oh well. I wish there was a way to challenge that. I wish there was a way that you could say, hey, that was offsides, and we could yell and cuss and Georgiev, what can you do? Get a goal back. Good. Yeah, because some of these are, I've seen some just much worse with offsides in 2018 than it was in 2017. Really poor. We were offsides there too, by about a foot. I mean, our guy was a foot, past their guy. So that's 2 goals scored on offsides in a row, 1 for each. I guess that balances out, ish. They've got possession now. What are we on? We're on standard, I think. Aniset, that's a cool name. I like that. There's Joel. Takes a couple touches, feeds it across. Get a head on it. Nobody's on Oberton, though. Nobody. And he just slots it away. Nice finish, though. Of course, if we don't put anybody on him, we make it easy. Joel's got some bright red shoes in there, too. Of course, Georgiev has the yellow shoes. Maybe those are probably gold, not yellow. Nedelchev has been a disappointment for me all season. He might be the highest rated player on our team, and he's not good. He hasn't played well at all. Looks furious, and we're gonna continue to yell. I mean, if you look at him, these are decent numbers, and training-wise, the stuff is coming. He's got great heading, great tackling. He's got no jumping reach, though. So it's like all that heading goes for nothing because he can't get over anybody. And he just 5-star potential. It says he's a 4-star now, but he's clearly not. Hasn't worked for us. I mean, at least not to a point where he's putting up 4-star ratings. I mean, if you're a 4-star player, that means you're, better than average for that league, which means you should be putting up decent overall ratings. It shouldn't be a 6-7, 6-8 every week. You should be putting up 7s realistically. And he's a 6-3 today. In fact, our entire defensive 4, other than Nietzsche, is a 6-3. Yordanev is a 6-4. I thought this team was actually going to do really well when it got promoted. I didn't think we were going to have trouble staying up, to be honest. I didn't think we were going to set the world on fire. I didn't think we were going to win the league or anything. But I didn't think we'd have any problem staying, 8th or 9th in there somewhere, Clearly, I was wrong. If we get demoted, if we get relegated, I'm calling it a day too. I'm throwing in the towel on this one. Not because it's unsavable. I mean, we could come back and crush everybody next season in there and get promoted again, but I'm also not looking for like a 40-year save here, to be honest. And, I think, to be honest, I don't think our GM did a bad job. I don't think he got us bad players. He didn't fill in necessarily where I would have filled in. I'm not a fan of wingers, although I've used them a lot this season on 2018. Not on this season for this football team, but just this year for us. What was that, Nietzsche? What was that? Oh my gosh, he's just running around in circles. Georgiev, nothing. He hasn't given us bad players. He hasn't given us players I like, at least not from the physicals that we've seen. 6-1 for Nedelchev. I told you, he's been horrible. I mean, he cost us a game just recently for an own goal. I don't know. How did I not end up with a defensive center on the bench? Oh, and Nietzsche goes in the middle. No, you stay there. Nietzsche goes in the middle. Nedelchev comes out for Izorichev. Christov's been just as bad. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be this bad. Oh, anyway, so I don't think he's been bad for the physicals, the numbers we can see, but clearly the hidden mentals I don't think have been with us. And it's hard to fault him for that. We wouldn't be able to see those either. You get a hint of it from the scouting, maybe it says he doesn't like big matches or, little bits like that, but oftentimes you don't get anything. Sometimes it'll tell you the player's not, he's offsides. He was offsides by a chunk. Man, offsides on this one has just been terrible, and Petkov just leaves it behind there. Decides to come back for it, though. Gets into Angel of Luck. Of course, we need 3 players all in the same spot on the outside there. That makes sense. Into Georgiev. Come on, Georgiev. What? That's just horrendous. Do we have a sub left? Because you're coming off. I don't have a striker on the bench either. I did a really good job of prepping for this one, didn't I? All right. Cancel. Tactics. Georgia for Coco. We'll play a little lopsided there. Coco does score goals, unlike everybody else on this team. Munen's now down to a 6-1. That's 3 players with a 6-1 this match. So we will have to warn some players. Oh, that was just disappointing. Still leaves us in 11th. We've still got 2 games on Levski Sofia, and they have a win on us, 3 points. But we're a game Botev has a game in hand on us, and they're already 2 points up. So, hand that one to the assistant. In talk. Get out of here. It says Georgiev played a 7. I guess he had a goal, right? Go back to this one. We did have our goal. Hristev, discipline, poor performance, issue a warning, discipline. Is that everybody? All right, let's check our inbox. Ease to victory. I think that's probably fair. I don't care if you guys think it's harsh. He played badly. I guess that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry we didn't put together. I expected 1 win out of this. At home against, quite possibly the worst team in the league should have been a win. Is what it is. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the save regardless. We'll see you next time. Cheers.